Darkside Gunner.
That was unnecessarily stressful. I did predict on Rashid's show. Shout out Rashid. Shout out to the starting 11 crew. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 3 points. Kai Havertz. Boy, oh boy. Why does it always have to be so damn stressful, man? Why can't it just be easy? Why can't it just be easy? Why has it always got to be nervy, man? Oh man. That last, I think the last 4 minutes was painful, man. That last 4 minutes was painful. But Arsenal won, Burnley 0. We get over the line. We are 1 Premier League win away from being champions. We are 1 win away from being champions. It's been a long season. It's been full of disappointments. It's been full of highs. It's full of lows. But hopefully we can actually close it out. Big up Giant Edits. Very, very nervy, man. Very, very nervy. I mean, my God. My God. That second half. I thought we was going to get a second, man. We were so unlucky in that first half. We hit the post a couple of times. Had a couple of good opportunities from Saka. A couple of good opportunities from even the good edge of the box, Odegaard. Usually when he's in that position, I call it the O-zone, where he's on the edge of the box and he kind of just runs in and he kind of just runs into it. He's usually pretty clinical from there, but deflection goes wide. We get the corner, blah 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 blah, and then I think we get the goal from that corner. Actually, I think that's when Saka hits it in, and obviously Havertz headed it in. But first half, man, I think we peppered Burnley. I don't think they even had much of a shout. But man, that second half, it just kind of felt like one of those days where we're either gonna draw 1-1 or we're gonna win 1-0 and stink it out. But luckily, the football gods were on our side today, and we stuck it out 1-1. Now, you know what's funny? Actually, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. I mean, yeah. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm just gassed, man. 2 more wins away from immortalization. We beat Palace, we beat PSG, star above the badge, Premier League champions, Champions League champions, champions of Europe. It could happen. It can happen. It's our time, bro. It's our time. It's our time. When it's your time, it's your turn, bro. It doesn't matter what happens. When it's your turn, it's your turn. And I'm so happy, man, that we got over the line. I would have liked to have scored more goals. I would like to have, just in case it does go down to goal difference. But realistically, we need to beat Crystal Palace, man. We need to throw the kitchen sink at Crystal Palace. And obviously, if City drop points tomorrow, then we become champions automatically. And then Palace will give us a guard of honor. But I'm hoping that's where it comes down to. I don't want it to go down to the final day. I can't. That was so stressful. That was so stressful, man. That was so stressful. I can't even deal with that. Like that. These title races, man, they've taken years of my lifespan. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Big up Shika. It will happen. Listen, bro. I said it before. Inshallah and pray, man. Inshallah and pray. Hopefully, God willing, we can finally be Premier League champions, man. Because we need to separate the distance between Man City and Chelsea as well. That's another thing as well I want to mention. The trophy distance between us and Chelsea and us and Man City is too close for my liking. We're this close to being the 4th biggest club in England. Yeah. So we need to win this. We need to win a trophy this season. It can't be a thing where, we're just go again next season. We need to win this. We need to win this year, man. We need to win this year. I can't be asked to be in a situation where we're, next season Arteta's signed a new contract. We're getting players in, but we've not won anything. It will be 7 years. We have to win it this year, man. But listen, let me know what you think, guys, about the game. Let me know what you think about the performances. Let me know what you think about the starting lineup, because I know there was a lot of controversy, a lot of contention about starting Havertz up front and dropping Gyökeres. Obviously, Havertz got the goal, so you could argue that it was the right decision. I personally, even though Havertz got the goal, I personally don't think it was the right decision, personally. I think it would have been better to start with Gyökeres and bring on Havertz later. But listen, it's hindsight now. I'm not ever going to be negative. We got the 3 points. We got the 1-0. It is what it is. It is what it is. Big up, Guy. It will happen. I hope it happens, man. I really, really hope it happens, because we've waited so long. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 32, bro. Last time we won the Premier League, I was in primary school, playing with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, playing Beyblades. Like, it's been so long, man. I've not seen a title as an adult. And just so you know, yeah, this is a bit of a well, say fun fact. It's a bit of a horrible fact actually. No Arsenal fan has ever tweeted we are Premier League champions because we won the league in 2004 and Twitter was created in 2005 or 2005, I believe. So listen, we got away with it, man. We got away with it. We got the 3 points. We had 2 games away. And just from think, yeah, if we win one of our next 2 games, we're lifting a trophy. If we beat Crystal Palace, we lift the trophy. If we beat PSG, we're lifting a trophy. So even though I've been cussing this manager all season, hopefully he can hopefully he can pull us. He can stink it out, man. Because yeah, big up Shika. Yeah, Eze can be useful sometimes, but listen. I'm part of the Eze Defense League, man. There'll be no Eze slander on this channel, yeah? There'll be no Eze slander on this channel. But yeah, I think he was good in the first half, man. I think he was actually all right in the first half. I think the second half, he's just a bit anonymous. He's a bit ghosty, but he does that sometimes. This is the thing about Eze. He's a match winner. So, like, another day, the header goes in, the shot on the turn goes in, so we're having a different conversation. And this is what Eze can do. He can pop up with those moments. But again, today, it wasn't his day today, unfortunately. But I think he could have had a couple of goals easily, but it just didn't go. The ball didn't land for him. But yeah, big up Shika, man. Big up Roy Arteta out, bro. You say this every single time, bro. Because I know what you're gonna say. If Arteta wins something this year, you're gonna be like, "Told you so, told you so, told you so." Listen, until Arteta wins something, you need to. Because listen, we could get humbled. Because I know you're on Arteta in and I'm on Arteta out, yeah. Listen, Arteta could still, bottle this, right? And I could end up being correct. And listen, he could end up winning a double. But even if he does win a double, I don't still think I'm incorrect because I personally don't think he's the right manager to lead us to Zion, bro. I think he's been taking us to Babylon so many times that, listen, I don't know, man. I don't know if he's the right guy to be long term, to be honest. Big up AJ the Mod, man. Big up AJ the Mod. Kai should have been sent off. Do you think so? I don't think so, man. I looked at it again. It was a bad challenge, but I think the force. I think it was kind of like not soft, but like he didn't. I don't think it was malicious. I think it was just kind of like a last ditch challenge, and I don't think it was his leg. I don't think he put a lot of force into his leg. So you could argue it was a red. I mean, for me, I think it's one of those orange ones where it's not quite a red, not quite a yellow. I think it's like one of those orange ones. So. It could go either way for me, personally. Big up AJ again. Roy definitely Arteta out. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think Arteta's... I think if Arteta does the double this season, I think he should walk at the end of the season, man. Personally. Because even little things like, why do we have 2 goalkeeping coaches, defensive coach, but we've got no attacking coach? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Do you not need to attack to win games? And his talent ID in terms of forwards have been awful. It's been awful. Gabriel Jesus was decent, but let's be honest, man, he's washed now. Like he's finished. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button, people, as well as you come in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Really helps out the channel. Thanks, people. Big up Animal. Why can't we win convincing? Imagine Bournemouth do us a favor. Palace will be harder. Yeah, this is the thing. I'm praying Bournemouth do us a favor tomorrow, man. I'm praying Bournemouth do us a favor because I don't want it to go down to Palace, man. Like Palace away is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Like I think we've actually got a pretty good record at Selhurst Park. But the problem is that this game comes with pressure. Like you win this game, it's Premier League champions. You lose this game, you're talking about bottling it 4 times in a row. You draw this game, you're talking about has to come down to goal difference, and we didn't extend the goal difference today. So realistically, we can't even win the game. We can't even win the league on goal difference anymore. So we have to win. That's the problem. We have to win, or City have to drop points tomorrow. So we're not in a great position, people. We're not in a great position. Yeah, big up Animal, man. Big up Godfrey. That's another heart attack out of the way. Darkside. Yeah, bro. Listen, it got to the point where I literally had my iPad under the covers and had my phone on airplane mode like for 2 minutes at a time because I just couldn't watch it. It was too much. And then I saw the notification go off on my other phone that was full time, and I thought they had scored, and I saw it was 1-0 full time, and oh my god, oh man, that was horrible. I think it's aged me definitely. It's definitely aged me, man. That was so uncomfortable. That's so uncomfortable, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up Roy. We have two biggest cup finals ahead of us in the next 2 games. Yeah, man. Obviously, the Premier League game against Crystal Palace is basically a cup final because if we win, we win. If we don't, then inshallah and pray. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully we have 1 cup final. Hopefully Bournemouth do us a favour tomorrow. A lot of people are saying because Man City won the FA Cup and they won the Carabao Cup, the players are raring to go. Football's unpredictable, people. Football's unpredictable. So, and you never know. Pep might do one of his mad little crazy scientists, crazy like weird formations, weird player selections. He might play like Semenyo in the 10, or he might play Haaland in the 10. Who knows what this board professor's going to do? And plus, he's just announced that he's leaving as well. Yeah, breaking news, people. Pep Guardiola is leaving Manchester City at the end of the season, regardless of what he wins. So Arteta needs to beat the master before he leaves the Premier League, man. Because I feel like I think it's important for not just his ego, but for us as well. Because a lot of not me, but a lot of these Arsenal fans have believed in Arteta and stuff like that. And I think it's important that he surpasses his master, because then what would be the point of getting Arteta in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Big up Godfrey. Big up Kai for the goals. Question the decision to bench Gyökeres. And listen, I still question the decision. I don't think it was a good decision. Yes, Kai got the goal. I think for the first half an hour, Kai Havertz was poor, bro. He was poor. Like he was abysmal. Yes, he got the goal and he improved in the second part of the first half. He improved in the second part of the first half. But other than the goal and that 25-minute spell towards the end of the second half, the end of the first half, I think he was awful. He didn't win a single aerial duel. I think he was falling to the floor. He was weak in the challenge. I didn't see anything from the performance other than the goal that I actually liked from his performance. I mean, I got caught up in the whole like he scored and stuff, but other than that, I don't think he was that great. It's kind of going back and forth with one of my boys in the group chat. Big up Boring about it. He said he was excellent, but I don't think so. I think he was bang average, to be honest. If you look at his entire performance, I think he had a okay performance because the goal saved him. Big up AJ. Roy, even if he wins a double, he should have been sacked over the injuries. Well, there you go. Like, how many injuries is it now? 160 injuries since he's been in charge or something? Or has it been in like just the last 2 seasons or something? It's crazy, bro. Like it's actually insane. Like the way he's run our players into the ground, Timber, Saka, Havertz, yeah. And then not used Miles Lewis-Skelly, not sent Ethan on loan, not used Dalman. Like I don't know what this guy's doing, man. Honestly, I don't know what this guy's doing, bro. Big up Zach. Arsenal shit. I can't believe Liverpool have sold the league. Fuck Manchester. Yeah, you need to worry about slot, bro. You need to worry about slot, fam. You need to worry about slot, blood. Large up Toby Carvery. Oi, oi. Who the hell's Toby Carvery, bro? Big up Gunnar. See, enjoy tonight because we ain't winning another game. Bro, you say the same thing you said 3-1 Burnley, bro. You said 3-1 Burnley. I think you do this reverse psychology thing where you predict us to lose just so you have got no expectations. Why can't we win another game this season? We could beat Palace. All it takes is for them to get a red card or for us to get a couple of set pieces, 2 goals in quick succession, and we can win. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. And bro, what if City drop points tomorrow? Then we're champions. Like, come on. I know, bro. Like, I know you're a bit of a pessimist, but try to be a little bit positive, man. Jeez. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got over the line, man. Like, we're 2 games away from immortalization and 1 win away from the title, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Big up AJ. That could have ended Burnley players' career, so definitely a red in my opinion. You think so? Ending his career is. I mean, listen, it's your opinion. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think it was a terrible challenge. Definitely a terrible challenge, but career ending. I'm thinking when I think of a career ending challenge, I think of like Eduardo, Ramsey, Musiala. Like I'm talking about those kind of challenges. You know what I'm saying? But Peter Cech, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even care, bro. We got for the 3 points. That's all I care about. I'm not even trying to be a dickhead or anything, but ultimately, he's going to the championship. His career's over anyway. That's a bit harsh, actually. I'll take that one back. Actually, that was a bit harsh, but I hope he's all right anyway, so it's fine. Big up Godfrey. That defense is working overtime to get us over the line. Mascara had a good game at right back. Do you know what? Yeah, I've actually got mixed feelings about his Mascara's performance. I think he was good in the first half, and I think he was neat and tidy. Then there was a period for about half an hour where he was a bit shaky, and I think he was dawdling on the ball a little bit too much. And in the last 10 minutes, I think he was solid. So I think he had a mixed performance. I think I'd give him a 7 out of 10, to be fair. Yeah, no, do you know what? I think considering the stakes, I think Mascara actually had a good game. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Big up AJ, big up Godfrey every time. Come on, bro. AJ, big up every time. Big up, Roy. I've always been Arteta in for years. I've had to listen to the large minority at Arsenal screaming Arteta out. I believed in the process, now it's bearing fruit. Now, can I ask you a question, Roy? Why did you believe in the process? What exactly made you cling to the idea of Arteta? Like, do you think Arteta is an elite manager? Did you see something that he was doing that you really liked? What exactly was it that made you? Or was it just blind faith because he's the manager and he used to play for Arsenal when he used to be the captain and all that, all that kind of sentimental hogwash? Big up Godfrey, Krupi, Scott. Right, I think Ryan's suspended. I think he got a red card like 2 games ago, straight red. So I think he's suspended for the rest of the season. But yeah, man, I'm hoping Krupi Junior masterclass, bro. To be honest, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But I'm not gonna hold my breath, man. I'm hoping. It's just inshallah and pray at this point. You know what I'm saying? Big up AJ Roy. If we had Arteta success rate in our jobs, we were getting sacked. Why is it different for Arteta? We all pay tax. Fact. Like if I was doing the way Arteta was doing in the last 6 years of my job, I would have been sacked ages ago, man. I would have been sacked yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Big up Toolfield Darkside. I want 2 more 1-0 wins in a row. Then we can sign up for the summer. Yeah, man. That would be 2 1-0 wins would be so poetic, man. But Twofold, let me ask you a question. Who do you want if we did win 1-0 in our next 2 games? Who would you want the goal scorers to be? For me personally, against Palace, I'd want it to be Eze. And in the final in the Champions League, I'd want it to be Gyökeres. That's me personally. I'm part of the GDL and EDL people. Eze Defense League and Gyökeres Defense League. Big up AJ. If we don't win the Prem, sack him in the away dressing room and give that Champions League final to Race Legacy. Won 1 last year. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, listen. Listen. I've my thoughts on this, AJ. I mean, if he does bottle the Premier League from here, I think the players' heads will go, and a fresh voice would probably do the best things for the players. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just like Freddie Lindbergh, Thierry Henry, anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? You, me. Big up, relatable. How did Kai score? He scored a header from a corner, bro. He scored a header from a corner. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Make sure you subscribe. Really helps out the channel. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button and let's carry on with the show. Okay, we got Roy. We got AJ. Roy, if he played for penalties in the League Cup final, he won't dare attack PSG because he's a coward. Yeah, this is what worries me, man. This is what worries me about him playing in the final. This is the biggest final we've had since 2006. So will he be brave? I don't think so. Will he revert back to old tactics, shoehorning Kai Havertz, shoehorning Odegaard, dropping Mars Lewis Skelly, shoehorning Zubimendi, not being brave and bringing on Dalman if we need a goal? I know what I think. I don't know what you think, guys. Big up, Chris. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. To be honest, you weren't really in danger. They were crap in the final third. You're not getting a second. Made it difficult. Yeah, bro. We really needed that second goal, man. We really needed that second goal. Like, it would have really calmed down the nerves. But again, I think in the first half we could have easily been 3-0 up, but just wasn't our day today, man. We won. We got the 3 points, and that's all I care about. I mean, as long as we win against Crystal Palace, City can win the next 2 games 10-0 for all I care. It's not, as long as we beat Crystal Palace. But if we don't, then I need City to drop points tomorrow night. Which is my. I don't want it to go down to the final day. I just can't be asked, bro. Like, I want to. If we win it tomorrow night, then I want us to play the under 15s, bro. Like, I don't want us to even play. I don't want to see Rice. I don't want to see Saka, Gyökeres. Don't want to see no one play Jesus. Play Salmon. Just play the kids, man. Big up the Twofold Darkside. I'm going to grow a full white hairs by the time we win the Premier Champions League, bro. Yeah, I said it like in the other stream. My hairline's gonna go to the Maldives, bro. I swear to God. Big up Agent and Mod. Yeah, make sure you follow my boy Chris, bro. Links in the description. Makes great content. Liverpool fan. So if you want to check him out, check him out. Big up Chris. Havertz was very lucky not to be sent off, but Arsenal could have had a pen on Saka. Yeah, let me know what everyone thinks about that penalty thing, because I forgot about that. Thanks for bringing that up, Chris. Because, bro, like, how was that not a penalty? How was that not a penalty, man? I swear to God, how was that not a penalty? Because for me, he kicks the back of Saka's ankle, and then it makes Saka kick his own foot. So I'm thinking to myself, how was that not a penalty? He stopped a clear goal scoring opportunity. Like, he's literally 3 yards out. Anyway, I don't know, man. And then there's another thing as well. How was that 7 minutes extra time? 7 minutes, man. They're always trying to do this drama thing, man. It's not every day. That should have been 2-3 minutes max. Big up twofold. I'll tell you, it was so funny because in the Amazon, he is talking about how his heart issues as a kid, and now he's given a million of Arsenal fans heart attack. Bro, this title should have been wrapped up, bro. This title should have been wrapped up ages ago, and it's just annoying, bro. It's just annoying, man. It's so annoying. Amazon documentary, yeah. Big up Gunnar, I see. But I actually predicted us to win 2-0 tonight until I saw that lineup. No, you didn't. Hold on. I got this for you. Hold on.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Bro, stop the cap, fam. There's no way you predicted 2-1. I saw you in the streams. I saw you in the Shane Gunners. I saw you in Rashid's. I saw you predicting us to lose 3-1, bro. I saw you, bro. Listen, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. All right, big up Cads, bro. What you saying, man? What did you think of the game, man? Let's not forget PSG lost their last league game away to Paris FC last night. We're a full-strength team. PSG are not beating. Yeah, but bro, they've got nothing to play for. They've already won the league and they're just resting for the Champions League. So I don't really look into that. Like, they've got nothing to play for. So, I wouldn't look into that too much. Just like if we'd already won the Carabao Cup and we'd already won the league tonight and we lost to Burnley, would it really matter? Would you look into it? There you go. I wouldn't really look into that too much, to be honest, mate. Big up Cads, 1-0, 3 points. Let's go. Yeah, man. That's what we want to see. Let's two more of those and we're at immortalization, man. Big up Chris. I did say 3-2 City tomorrow, but that Pep news could be bad timing in a must-win game, in a nightmare away game in the South Coast. See, you can look at it two ways. It could be bad or it could be good. Because I remember when Klopp announced he was leaving, it didn't. I thought it would galvanize Liverpool, but it didn't. It didn't galvanize them at all. I think they literally lost their next game as well. I think they lost. I think you played Crystal Palace at home, and I think you lost 2-1 actually. The memory's hazy, but I'm pretty sure that was what happened. And it scared me because I thought it would galvanize Liverpool, but it just didn't really. Big up AJ. Roy, let's not forget Arteta's scared to attack teams. Paris FC actually attacked PSG. That's a big difference. And that's facts, AJ, man. Will he attack? I don't think so. Bro. I personally don't think so. Also, Rory, if you want to jump on, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Anyone wants to jump on, links in the chat, people. Where am I? Roy, 1 trophy from a possible 24 proves he's nowhere near good enough. Facts. Roy, if he was actually good enough, Slot never wins it last year. Facts. Big up Red. You said you would take it. Yeah, bro. Listen, 1-0. I said I'll take that, bro. I'll take it all day long. I did say that I don't think we're gonna have enough to get like a comfortable win, but Kai haven't scored, man. It is what it is. I want Eze and Gyökeres to score our final 2 goals. Yeah, same here, man. I'd love for it to be Eze and Gyökeres. Man. Big up Strike. Stupid game management, but who cares? We won again. Ole. Yeah, this is the thing, man. When you win, you don't really care. But again, this is not sustainable, people. If we get over the line this year, he needs to change next year because this is not sustainable, and he's not going anywhere. I heard a rumor today say that he's going to get a 20.6 million pound contract. Insanity, man. Insanity. He's going to be the highest paid manager in the world, and he's won nothing in 6 years. Can you believe that? Well, remember, they were going to give it to him regardless of whether he won or not. So, on the assumption that if he doesn't win this year, he would have been the highest paid manager and won nothing. Crazy. Big up Chris. Havertz goal papers over the cracks. Gyökeres should always be starting before the goal. There was no one he should have got it on. Exactly. Like, for me, even the hold-up play from Gyökeres was quality, man. Like, in the second half, he was alleviating pressure when Burnley looked like when the pressure was building a bit, the nerves were creeping in a bit. He was definitely the outlet that we needed. Kai Havertz is there's a myth that Kai Havertz is good in the air. His aerial duel win percentage is terrible. Every time I see Kai Havertz up front, he barely wins aerial duels unless the defender behind him is like 5 foot nothing, bro. Big up Strikes. We can have the league done in 24 hours from now, hypothetically. up the cherries for the next day. Oh, absolutely, man. Croupy Junior masterclass. I'm praying, man. I'm praying, but no, I think it's just going to go down to the final day, to be honest, because that's it's just going to be. It's just so Premier League, isn't it? It's like drama, down to the final day, blah blah blah, rubbish. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my boy Rory. Make sure you subscribe to my boy, man. And speaking of my boy Rory, there he is, mate. What are you saying?
I mean, you told me you would take it.
I'll take free. I said it. If it comes off Kai Havertz's forehead, off his bum, off the back of his ankles, I don't care. I don't care. We got the 3 points, bro. What did you think of the game?
Yeah, but probably not in that manner, you know. Honestly, I am knackered after that.
It's tiring, isn't it?
When we scored to make it 1-0 from, in fact, the start of the second half, actually, where especially that red card incident with Kai Havertz, don't know how he didn't get sent off.
Do you think it was a red card?
Yeah, 100%.
Fair. I don't
know whether you think it's a red card, but for me, like if we are being dead honest here, that is a blatant red card. And if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have been fuming if that was given against us.
Personally,
you consider, all the other red card decisions, etc., that have been given over the course of the season. But yeah, to Mikel's credit, he took him off because I was saying to myself, listen, he needs to come off now. I mean, the fact VAR, how long did it take to check that red card as well? I think it was about 5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how are you only checking that for 5 minutes, and how are you not telling the referee to check the screen? But obviously, I'm not complaining in it, but like, Jesus Christ, thank God there's only one game left of this season, or I should say 2, including the Champions League final, and this season is over because it's taken quite a lot out of me, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, it's aged me, bro. It's aged me. Like,
yeah.
Honestly. I want to know what you think about this year. I asked Roy about why he's been Arteta in for the last 6 years, and this is what he said, yeah. Before Arteta became our manager, player power had taken over the dressing room. We could have gone 3 or 4 managers in 4 seasons when we needed what Arteta brought to us, stability and progress. What do you think about that?
How long did we keep Wenger for?
22 years.
22 years?
Yeah.
So I don't know what we're talking about with, player power, because for me, the buck stops at the ownership this whole time. Because, they kept Wenger on for 22 odd years. For me, he should have gone after the 2014 FA Cup triumph for me. He brought in Emery, obviously, after Arsene Wenger. Wasn't, backed as much as Arteta, but I still stand by that Emery was backed to Arsenal. He just wasn't good enough.
Do you think so? I don't think he was back properly.
Really? He had like 200 million to spend.
Because, like, for example, he didn't want Pepe. He wanted Zaha. He didn't want
a better player anyway. So
yeah, fair. But like, if you're not going to give a manager what he wants, then what's the point? Like, if I say I want to, if I say I want something, and you give me something else, like, is it? You know what I'm saying? Also, as well.
But we're acting like he wanted Mbappe and buddy Frankie de Jong or something.
I mean, listen, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. At the end of the day, I never thought Unai Emery was good enough anyway. I thought he was a B+ tier manager. I wanted an S rank manager or an A rank manager, and he was B tier, in my opinion. But I mean, at the time, I think I was like watching AFTV, and I think Troops were saying he wanted Allegri. Some people were saying Hansi Flick. I was happy to get Allegri, man. I wanted at the time. I wanted Allegri as well.
Yeah, I was as well. To be fair.
Yeah. So.
When you were looking at the Europa League, especially the fact we were in that competition that season, you're thinking, right, this is an opportunity to get some silverware under our belts. Even if we finished 5th that season and got into the Champions League and won that final, it still would have been a successful season for Emery. And I probably wouldn't have called for his head so early on, because I think it was after that Palace game where he started dead food like Jenkinson, El Neni, Mavropanos in that game, and I'm just like, you're going for the Champions League, and I get like he was trying to put all of his eggs in one basket for the Europa League, but at least have that top 4 cushion. Do you know what I'm saying? Why are you rotating against bloody Crystal Palace at home when that is probably one of our biggest games of the season? And as well, he let go of one of our best players that season on a free. Like Aaron Ramsey openly came out and said that, you know, he wanted to stay at Arsenal, but Emery never offered him a new contract. So I'm just like, well, this whole narrative that, oh, if Emery got backed, etc., we would have been winning titles, etc. No, we wouldn't, because, you know, I don't think we extend our best players on long-term deals with Unai Emery in charge. I don't think that happens. And if he was given £1 billion, put it this way, he wanted players like Banega, Nzonzi, Harry Maguire. Like, these weren't world beaters. So this is what I'm saying. Like, if he was given £1 billion, then we probably would have ended up with the shitty Villarreal or Sevilla squad. You know, we have a go at Arteta for raiding Real Sociedad. I'm just like, well, why don't we just keep the same energy with Emery here and just call it for what it is, that he just wasn't good enough?
Yeah, no, I agree. I've never been in this camp that like Unai Emery would have taken us to the promised land. He would have taken us to Zion. I never believed that. I do believe he should have been given a bit more of a chance, though. Personally, I think he got us to a European final. And if it wasn't for Granit Xhaka, we would have finished third, and we would have, you know, unfortunately lost the European final. But these are if buts and maybes.
Was it Granit Xhaka's fault?
Yeah. Because it was like I remember. I was at uni and I was watching it on my iPad in my fucking kitchen, and it was 1-0, and then Granit Xhaka gives away a stupid penalty, and they score it, and it goes to 1-1. I said, that fucking Xhaka cunt. I remember.
Wait, which game was that?
It was the last game of the. It was the last game of the season. I think it was either the last game. I think it was the. I'm pretty sure we had Brighton. It was either Brighton at home or Brighton away, and we was winning 1-0 and gave away a penalty. I was fuming, man. I was like,
but at the same time, right? If we would have beaten Palace, I think we probably would have got top 4 that season anyway.
There you go.
If he didn't rotate.
Yeah.
Like, let me know what you think of this as well. It wasn't just, you know, Granit Xhaka, because you look at our away record as a whole, like, it was shit.
Yeah, it was awful.
You're getting Pony Blued week in, week out, bro.
Yeah, it was awful. I want to know what you think of this, bro. On popular opinion, Pep is leaving City because he knows the 115 charges version is coming soon and he wants to save his legacy. What do you think?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really understand the inside and outs of it, really. It might be a similar case for when Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool, isn't it? I don't know. But quite frankly, like, I guess next season it will make the Premier League campaign a little bit more competitive. It's fair to say, because anyone can win it, especially with Pep leaving at the end of the season. So I'm just like, I wouldn't necessarily say Pep Guardiola is the reason why Arsenal haven't managed to win trophies. That's what I'm going to say.
Fair enough. I mean, I personally agree with this. And the reason why I agree with this is because I just feel like 2 games to go for the rest of the season. You're in the title race of Arsenal. You've done a domestic double. I feel like it's a weird time to announce you're leaving. Don't you think? It's just really weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
At this point of the season as well.
It's just a bit weird. You've got 2 games left and you're neck and neck in the title race of Arsenal. I just think it doesn't make any sense to me. And that's why, for me, ultimately, I just think, listen, if Pep knew about the charges and he's dipping at the right time, then fair play to him. He done something. He won his trophies. He done a lot, and he's going to get away before the thing. But I personally will always see, if the charges do come through, I always see Pep Guardiola as an overrated checkbook manager anyway. To be honest, like, I don't care what anyone says. I've not looked at anything Pep's done in his career and been wowed by it. Because, like, for example, I said this on my stream like 6-7 months ago, like when I first started my channel, when I had like 100 subscribers. I said, if you swap Pep Guardiola and Wenger's position, Pep wouldn't have done what Wenger done. Absolutely not. That's my personal opinion, by the way. And you can respond, and then I'll tell you why.
Yeah. To be honest, I hear it. I do. Though, I mean, you've got to factor in, Man City's squad before, Pep came in. It wasn't competitive in any way, shape, or form for like league titles, and they weren't as dominant as they were under Pep Guardiola.
Yeah. I mean more in the sense that, like, for example, if Pep was Wenger's age and started at Grand Passé or whatever the team it was in Japan, came to Arsenal, do you think he wins the double in his first full season at Arsenal?
I don't think he does,
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Do you think he sells an Elko and gets Thierry Henry, or goes and gets like some, like, finds these hidden gems like Vieira? But you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like brings in all these. I just for me,
brings in the ready-made, doesn't he?
Yeah, and let's be honest. At the time, Arsenal were not financially strong because of the Highbury, what's it called, capacity size. And
what I will say about that is, you think of the amount of players that we've missed out on over the years, like for instance, Luis Suarez, etc., and I think we probably would have got these players over the line if we had Pep Guardiola in charge.
That's a fair assessment, but then my counter to that would be, would we have got them over the line despite who our owners were at the time?
Yeah,
because that's the thing with the Cronkies, especially not having full ownership. I just don't think we would have got certain players over the line. I think there's certain players we could have got over the line, like we could have got Zlatan, or we could have maybe got Yaya Toure, because Yaya Toure was training at Arsenal at the time when Kolo was there. You can even Google, there's pictures of him in the O2 kit. So there's certain players you could have got over the line, but then again, in that timeline, we probably don't get Thierry Henry. We probably don't have like Reyes. We probably don't have Pires. Because remember, a lot of these are French connections as well. We probably don't have Vieira. We probably don't have Laurent. We probably don't have Will Tord. Like, there's a lot of players that we miss out on because of the French-Spanish thing as well. Yeah. So I personally think Pep, if you put Pep at Arsenal for those 22 years, I think he wins a couple of FA Cups, maybe a couple of League Cups.
Does he win more than Wenger, you reckon?
No. And I'll tell you why. Because when you get into like 2005, 2006, and you have to sell your best players season in, season out, Samir Nasri gone, Clichy gone, Sagna gone, Adebayor gone, Percy gone, Eduardo leg break, Ramsey leg break, Fabregas gone, Ashley Cole gone. Like, we actually don't respect Wenger enough for what he done in terms of he had to sell his best players year in, year out, and he was still like, I saw a team that Wenger had that was in the Champions League quarterfinals, and it was like Shamak up front, Carl Jenkinson, Emmanuel Frimpong, Armand Traore, Mikel Silvestre, Scalacci, Walcott, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and I think Rosicky or Jack Wilshere in the midfield. I was looking at that team and I was thinking, my God, that is a dusty team, man. That is a dusty team. Big up twofold. If we don't get this over the line with these two trophies, like TT said, we'll go from the bottlers to the unforgettables, and all eyes will be on United, Chelsea, Spurs being the next bottle jobs in football. Bro, for me, if we don't get over the line this season, this club's done. We might as well just fold the club, bro. Just fold it. Just put it into administration and liquidate the club, man. Because I'm telling you right now, if this club don't do something, my hairline has to get liquidated, man. I swear to God, bro. And the rival fans fear the scenario more than anything. Yeah, bro. Of course. My prediction for tomorrow: Bournemouth 0. Bro, why are you so negative?
No, it's not going to be 4-0 City.
Bro, you're so negative, bro. Like, that's not happening. That's not happening, bro. It's Iriola's last home game of the season. They're chasing Champions League football. Bournemouth are going to come to play, bro. They're not going to be sitting 10 men behind the ball. And if they do, they're going to counter attack with pace and trickery. I'm telling you right now.
I think we win it tomorrow, you know.
I think so as well. I think there's a good chance we win it tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Even if you think City are going to win, it's not going to be 4-0, trust me.
Yeah. Like, I
will be shocked.
He predicted a 3-0 Burnley today, you know.
Did he?
Yeah, as if we'd lose to Burnley 3-0 at home today.
Jesus Christ.
He's since we lost that Carabao Cup final, Gunnar SC has been proper negative, man. Listen, I'm not trying to dig you out, Gunnar SC, but come on, bro, come on, 3-0 at home to Burnley. I knew once Lewis Skelly wasn't in the starting lineup. I did say on Rashid's starting 11 show like a couple of hours ago that it'd be a 1-0, and I got it right, obviously. But come on, we're not losing to Burnley at home, bro. Like they're abysmal. The very least we was going to get a draw. That's like the worst case scenario draw. We were never losing to them, man, bro. Big up, Linko. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, people. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Oh, there's another question I want to ask you as well.
No, he's actually killing me in the chat, you know.
Is he? Hold on.
I predicted 2-0 to Burnley with that lineup.
Big up, boys. Big up, Blade. How you doing, bro? Ian Wright era. People forget the song was 1-0 to the Arsenal. Love it. Like and subscribe to the dang thing, people. Big up, Danny. If Tottenham get relegated, then Abby is not allowed to be on YouTube anymore.
I don't think they will.
You know what? If Tottenham do get relegated, that would be so funny. Can I ask you a question? It's probably a bit of a stupid question, but would you take Tottenham getting relegated, but you can only choose one? You can get, but it guarantees one trophy, or West Ham get relegated and there's a 70% chance we win both trophies? It's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really care who goes down between West Ham and Tottenham because to me it's just a win-win. So, basically, I'm in a situation of Arsenal winning first, and then I care about who's going down. So, I'll probably say Arsenal winning a title, and then either West Ham or Tottenham going down, to be honest, rather than wait, what was the other option again? I'm pretty sure it was
West Ham go down, but there's a 70% chance that we win both trophies.
Yeah, the other option, 100%.
Yeah. For me, the guaranteed versus 70% chance of winning both trophies. It's hard because it's like this is the thing. If we won the trophy, if we won this title a couple of seasons ago, 22-23, 23-24, blah 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 blah, I'd gamble for both. But at this point in time, give me that fucking title, bro. Just give me that fucking title.
Yeah.
How M&S York didn't start today. That shoehorn in donkey and oh the shit. Oh, there's a coward. This bastard.
Yeah.
I don't care what he wins. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Listen, I've said it a billion times. I wouldn't have renewed his contract. I don't think it is. Even if he wins a double, I don't think he deserves his contract to be renewed personally.
Yeah, I mean, I think it sounds a little bit crazy to say that it doesn't matter what he wins. You just want him out. Like it's fair enough. Like if you don't want him to extend his contract, that's fine. I wouldn't do the same either. Unless he, wins a treble or something, which isn't possible this season. But, winning the Premier League and the Champions League in one season is still fairly impressive. And he's the only Arsenal manager to win both the Premier League and the Champions League in a single
Not just that,
season.
remember, if he wins the Premier League and the Champions League, we can still win the Super Cup as well.
Yeah, that's I forgot about that,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got, obviously, the Community Shield as well.
Yeah, so we can end up doing the
We
quadruple.
don't count them as trophies, but
No, but the Super Cup is a legit. The Super Cup is a legit trophy.
100%.
Yeah, so it's a legit European trophy.
Yeah, it will be either Aston Villa. It might be Unai Emery in the Super Cup.
Fam, I keep telling you, it's good to see you. So negative, bro. I keep telling you.
Yeah. Did you see his comment from above?
Yeah, man. He predicted 2-0. He predicted 2-0.
2-0.
Come on, bro.
Like that. Any better, bro?
Big up AFC. Big up AFC always, bro. Big up Darkside. Big up Rory. Big up Danny. The hate on Arsenal this season is honestly crazy. I cannot wait on this season to be over. When do we go to the next season? Who do you want us to sign? It's a good question. Do you want to answer first or should I go first?
You can go first, bro.
So firstly, who I want to get rid of about 7 players. Reece Nelson, Kai Havertz, Jesus, Calafiori, Martinelli, and who's the other player that's on loan? Oh no, he's already been sold. I forgot Zinchenko's already gone. So yeah, about 5 players. Fabio Vieira as well. I think he's
Lokonga's the one who's gone.
And Hamburg, yeah. So yeah, about six players I want to get rid of. I'm still kind of on the fence about Odegaard, only because I don't like Odegaard, but I just feel like you can't sell too many players. You still need to keep some of the core, if that makes sense, before you don't want to.
I'm not sure whether I agree with selling Calafiori over Odegaard.
He's too injury prone, bro. He's too injury prone.
Yeah, but how many injuries has Odegaard picked up this season?
Bro, Calafiori's not played 2 games in a row in 2026, bro.
Neither has Odegaard.
Fair.
When was the last time he started 2 games in a row?
Yeah, but I think with
Calafiori, Forest and Man United early on in the year.
Maybe.
I think that was those are the 2 games I can remember anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure Odegaard's been more injury prone than Calafiori this season.
Hey, listen, you might be right, bro. I'm not even going to try and.
Yeah, I think just because I feel like we are a better outlet when it comes to in possession, especially at home against these teams like Burnley, for instance, when Calafiori does play. So he's probably worth keeping, but I would say one last season. Again, I wouldn't be against getting rid of him if there's another left back on the market, but I can't really think of anyone at the top of my head.
What about what's the Fulham left back called?
Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, what about him?
He's been shit this season. I'm not gonna lie. Fulham fans will probably tell you that he's not been the same since his injury.
Fair.
Yeah, so I can't really think of many left backs we can go for. So if that's the case, then I wouldn't necessarily get rid of Calafiori. I'd keep him as the backup to Nkapie, because I do think Nkapie is better.
Yeah, same.
I'd probably sell everyone else you mentioned.
Yeah, and Ben White as well.
I
think it's time for Ben White to go as well. What do you think?
Yeah, unfortunate, but I don't see him going. Due to the injury, I can see him being out for at least a couple of months.
Fair. And in terms of players I'd bring in, so starting from back to front, in the back line, I'd bring in Livramento, man. I'd bring in Livramento. In the centre, I'd bring in Fernandes, and I'd bring in Fernandes, Livramento.
Somerville.
Fuck off. No. And in terms, I think I can't think of another midfielder I'd bring in other than Fernandes right now. Because we still got Zubimendi. Lewis Kelly's promoted to the first team now. He's established himself. So I think if we get Fernandes, I think that covers the midfield pretty well. Especially because I've decided to keep Odegaard for one more season. And in the front three, it's really the left-hand side and the up front for me that are the problem. So the problem is that like there's no left wingers out there that are really, really good, that are realistic. Like if it was up to me, I said it in my short the other day, I'd be getting Cravadonna, man. For me, he's the best left winger in the world.
Yeah. I'd be looking at Yildiz as well because Juve are, I think, in the Europa League spot,
Yeah. They're doing terrible this season.
They lost to Fiorentina the other day, so I'm just like, maybe we can test the waters on him,
I think so.
Yeah, in terms of the midfield, I can think of many players that we should probably bring in midfield. I would be looking at Wharton. I think he can definitely form a really good partnership with Declan Rice. You've got the Declan Rice with his off the ball work, and you've got Adam Wharton, who's known for his press resistance, and he's very tidy on the half turn. So I think him in a double pivot with Declan Rice, I think that could work really well. Although to be fair, I'll definitely take Tonali. I'd take Bruno G, because I know for a fact, due to Newcastle, I don't know what's going on with them financially, but I'm pretty sure they are cooked. So they may have to let go of a couple of players, especially when I don't think they are going to be getting Europe. Although I think they could have, yeah, they could get Conference League, perhaps. I don't know. I don't think they're far off, depending on other results.
Yeah.
But I think they'll still have to sell quite a few of their players in the summer. So I'll be looking at Bruno G. I'll be looking at Tonali.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at Fernandes as well. Yeah, there's quite a few midfielders on the market that I would definitely consider. But if I had to choose one out of the 3 or 4, I think I'd probably say Adam Wharton benefits us better.
Do you know what? For me, I feel like I'd go for Elliot.
Anderson's another shot.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because he's a middle shooter, and we don't really have any middle shooters on our team, man. He can shoot from distance, man. And I think that's one thing that this team really, really lacks as a middle shooter.
Would he be allowed to do that under Arteta?
And this is the problem. This is the problem, man. This fucking manager. Man. And what about the left wing then? Like other than Yildiz, is there anyone else you'd be looking at?
You know what? I was gonna say Njai at Everton, but I think he's gone off the boil the last month or so.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
But to be fair, he predominantly plays on the right, doesn't he, for Everton? So I'm not entirely sure. If only we had an academy graduate
Bando Joseph,
who was right-footed, who can play on the left-hand side.
Bando Joseph.
I keep thinking, like, if only Dalman was right-footed, that would be our left wing sorted.
But I think Bando Joseph is good enough, to be honest. He's cold, man. Oh, maybe not good enough to be in the first team just yet, but I think he's good enough to start like Carabao Cup games against like Portsmouth or like home and stuff. Because I've been looking at his highlights. He just looks like one of those players where he just doesn't care, and that's what this team needs, man. Someone who just doesn't care, man. We just say, give me the effort.
Maybe
who?
Barcola.
I would take. You know what? I would take Barcola. A lot of people don't like the idea of getting Barcola, but I like the idea of getting Barcola.
I don't rate him entirely. I think he still lacks end products, but
he's still raw. He's 20 years old, bro. He's raw, bro. He's 2021. He's raw.
Yeah, I just think we need someone tricky on that left-hand side,
Yeah, tricky, pace, got a bit of flavour about them.
Yeah, I think, you know what, Barcola's probably a mix between Martinelli and Trossard, like he can be tricky, but he's also mad rapid, so I'll be looking at him, perhaps, although I don't entirely rate him again, but I think if I had to come down to him, I wouldn't moan, because I think
you might want to address this comment by.
I swear, like he asked me that on my stream the other day. I don't know who Joe Hendry is.
I don't know who that is either. And I used to be a big fan of WWE back in the day. Well, yeah. But let me Google it quickly. Actually, Joe Hendry. You look, it's the hair, but you look nothing like him. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Come off it.
Hold on a minute.
Come off it. No.
What are you saying? No? What are you saying? I see a tiny resemblance. I'm not going to lie. I see a tiny resemblance.
Oh my days!
I see a tiny resemblance. I can't
lie.
That's
crazy.
Yeah. I think it's just the hair, bro. It's not. It's
Booker T from WWE as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you dig it, sucker? Big up Danny's. I'm so happy for Kieran Tierney winning the World Cup. I don't know if you saw the celebration, but Cirque Stadium is and fans is just a vibe. On another note, why are we thinking of average players? We ain't champions yet, big boy. We ain't champions yet, big boy. We ain't champions yet, big boy.
I'm just trying to think about this now. Like, was it Ox and
Oxlade-Chamberlain?
Yeah, Jenkinson won the bloody league as well.
What, Cole Jenkinson?
Yeah, Cole Jenkinson's at Celtic.
No.
I swear he's at Celtic.
No way. Oh my god! He is as well.
Is he?
That's jokes.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm not. Hold on.
What?
Oh no, he's at Brom. What? He's at Bromley.
Yeah.
Why was he celebrating with Oxlade-Chamberlain then?
I think it's just an Arsenal connection, I think it's just Arsenal. It's a bit weird, though. I mean, they didn't play together, but it's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he went to Celtic, I can't lie.
Yeah. Big up DG and Red. They're saying Livramento is a big possibility. What do you think about
that? Maybe, but I question his injury record. That's the thing. Because he has picked up quite a few injuries this season.
No, he's got a better injury record than Calafiori.
well, yeah, but still, I think when I watched him play this season, I think the golfing class between him and Lewis Hall is chalk and cheese. I think Lewis Hall's arguably been one of the best left backs in the league this season.
All right, question, based on this, if you can only get 3 players over the summer, like 3 star players, who are you going for?
Do they have to be realistic?
No, they can be semi-realistic.
I'm gonna say for left wing, and it's not gonna happen in the summer. And I've already mentioned it before. Kylian Mbappe.
Yep.
Julian Alvarez.
Yep.
And I want to say Kvaratskhelia, but I've already said Mbappe, innit? So
yeah,
who would I rather have, Mbappe or bloody Kvaratskhelia on the left-hand side? That's a difficult one,
It's a difficult one for me because obviously Mbappe is a better player, but Kvaratskhelia is going to track back as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I probably prefer Kvara to be fair. Yeah, I'll probably go Kvara just. And then the third one's an interesting one. I'd probably say Bruno Guimaraes.
Fair. I'd probably go Kvaratskhelia, Julian Alvarez, and probably go Tonali, Or no, I'm gonna go Anderson. I'm gonna go Anderson, Cravadonna, and Alvarez.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'd get rid of Zubimendi as well, or put him into a backseat role. Basically, he needs to hold bench. Basically, is what I'm trying to say in a nice way. He needs to hold wood. Pause.
Yo.
Big up twofold. The only reason we're top is because our defense is elite. If we had the attack of the teams like PSG or Bayern, we'd actually win everything. This attack, it has to be. It has to be, man. Because imagine this season we had Kvaratskhelia. I know you're not going to like me saying this, but as the backup Somerville.
Oh, jeez. We're still saying Somerville,
Somerville, bro. Can you look in the summer, Somerville?
Bro,
why are you so against it? Just tell me why you're so against it.
You're just saying him because it's a summer window, innit? And you want to throw in a punt so badly, I swear, come on. I know he's had a little bit of a purple patch, but we've had far too many players who have gone on purple patches nowadays. So why would we want another one?
All right, fine. I mean, I just thought he'd be a good third choice left winger if we kept Trossard and got a first choice left winger. Don't you think? As a third choice.
Third choice, but why are we prioritizing third choice wingers?
Okay, I'm doing Arteta. I'm just trying to shoehorn him into the team.
Christ.
Oh,
I mean, I know he has braids and all, but you know, and you might rate that, but come on, like we're talking Arsenal Football Club, innit?
yeah. I'm thinking of Pedri, Vitinha, and Vinny. This is a question. Would you go for Arda Güler?
I would take him, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's quality, bro. Royal Rumble madness, bro. I used to love Royal Rumble. That was my favorite. Like, I can't even know what you call it. Like, not style, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's category of wrestling. Royal Rumble was just chaos, bro. I love Royal Rumble. Big up, Carl, bro. Yes, he looks like Joe Henry. Clap, clap. What's clap, clap mean?
Hey, yo, what?
What does clap, clap mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I need to know what that means.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds wild, bro. That sounds wild, bro. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute anyway. Anyone laughs when Arteta does the airplane hand signs and the windmill on the pitch? Oh, bro, it's so cheesy, bro. It's so cheesy. Are you sure you're top of the league? I'm watching your fans still arguing. Yeah, because this is what happens when we've had I don't even want to say the word on live stream, but we've just had an idiot in charge for so long, man. Big up, Carl. Going live in 10 minutes. See you soon. All right, see you soon, bro. Big up, Chris. Kvaratskhelia, easy for me. Mbappe is a great player, but he loves throwing grenades in the dressing room. That's true. He belongs in Somerville. That's where he belongs. What? I don't get that one. Of course, Darkside wants players with the same hairstyle as him. Oh, hey, Chris, leave my damn hair alone, man. Leave my damn hair alone. Leave my damn hair alone, man.
Got him.
Gotcha. He sings, I believe, in Joe Henry, and he claims his hands twice. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Fucking hell.
I don't even know what that means. I wish I knew what that meant, but I don't know what that means. You want to shout yourself out, Roy, before I wrap up the stream?
Yeah. Obviously, Red RD. I think you guys know where to find me in it. I've been on here long enough, so yeah. I don't know if I'll do a match reaction tonight, because I've actually got a banging headache after that. So yeah, but I'll probably wait until I get back from college later on tomorrow to actually review the game. But yeah, that's about it really. As well as, of course, got the show tomorrow in it where we'll be hate watching Man City, and we could be Premier League champions on stream.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. So it's going to be mental. Although, to be fair, I don't know how I'm going to react because
I know I'm going to react. I know how I'm going to react. I'm going to be I'm going to be gone for 10 minutes because I'm going to be doing Henri knee slides in my kitchen, bro.
Are you in your kitchen now?
No. I'm in my bedroom.
Oh, right. I was going to say, so you're going to be watching the game through your kitchen, or
no? I'm going to run away from the stream and come back like 10 minutes later. You'll be like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, "Henri knee sliding." That's where I've been, baby. That's where I've been. Anyway, people, thanks for tuning in for the stream. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you like and subscribe to my boy Rory as well. He's on Instagram as well, TikTok, Twitter, and of course YouTube. Same with me, Darkside Gunner on YouTube, Darkside Gunner on Facebook, Darkside Gunner on TikTok, all the platforms, Bebo, Pixo, everything, Habbo Hotel, PlayStation 1, everything, mate. Like, subscribe, share, and I'm out, people. Peace.